Hello, good morning or evening, depending on the time zone that you're living in. and Depending on the time zone that you're living in. My name is Ayush Shrestha, and I'm presenting on the title of Computer Uplifting Standard for the compendium assignment. In this in this video, I'll be talking about how computer reduces or solves illiteracy, combats starvation, stops diseases, and fights corruption. People living in third world countries have poor living standard because they do not have basic necessities like education, health, and nutrition that a human requires to lead a healthy life. I will be discussing on how the condition of underdeveloped countries slash region of the world can be improved with the help of computer to uplift the living condition of people in this region. Education. It would be ignorant to talk about uplifting the living standard without addressing the issue of illiteracy. When people are illiterate, they believe in superstitious belief, and also they do not have knowledge about healthcare, family planning, or the skills required to make a living. First, because of the First, because of the remote learning, which is possible with the help of computer, people are able to get quality education from their own place. When people are educated, they acquire skills that helps them to earn their living, and they can also directly contribute to the development of the country, which is possible by the means of computer. Furthermore, one of the main reasons for persistent illiteracy in third world countries is the lack of availability of books in their native languages. As we know, most of the books are published in English because it would be unreasonable and unprofitable for the publication for large publication to publish book in small quantity for a local language like a Nilo-Saharan language of Africa. However, most of people in third world countries do not speak English. This is where computer comes to play. We can analyze big data of already available resources and academic journals on the internet or the web and create an algorithm that can generate books in local languages. One of the implementation of this type of program is called EVE, acronym for Economically Viable Entity, which is already in action, and it has produced more than 1 million high quality books and research in various languages. Combating combating starvation. Around the world, 690 million people regularly go to bed hungry, according to a report from United Nations Food Agency. This is a serious human right issue because without access to health, people, if not starved to death, they will develop serious health issues. Although most of the population in third world countries are involved in agriculture as their main means of livelihood, they lack proper scientific knowledge on whether type of soil suitable for the crop and farming methods. As a result, the yields are very low, and thus there is shortage of food in this region. However, the situation can be improved with the help of computers, as we can utilize big data and make models and algorithms that uses data of rainfall, humidity, and other environmental conditions to forecast weather and make the people of this improvised region aware on which crop they should plant for greater yield. We can also utilize big data to create a simulated environment similar to their place, where people can learn about what type of crop might work in their region and teach the people about proper farming practices using natural and chemical fertilizers to increase the yield. Thus, computer provides the way for solving lack of food in third world countries, stopping diseases, health. Uh, we all have heard the saying, health is wealth. A healthy citizen can work harder and diligently towards upgrading the situation of the country. However, unhealthy citizens can become a liability for the country as they cannot be productive, which is often the case with most of the people in third world countries. It has been found that almost 90% of the death in third world countries are due to simple diseases like dysentery, common cold, malaria, etc., which can be easily treated with modern medicine. But people of third world countries lack health care facilities, or they are too or the facilities are too expensive for them. With the help of computers, we can utilize big data and create models that can identify symptoms and diagnose the diseases. It can also suggest medicine that people can take by looking at the at that particular person's medical history. This eliminates the need for a doctor for simple treatment, which saves life of the people, and it also saves their money. Furthermore, scientists can build social models of population health and predictive models of disease outbreaks, which it's which is common in third world countries because of poor living standard. These models can be used to inform and aware the population to take necessary precaution fighting corruption. Uh, our discussed topic of illiteracy, food, and healthcare are easily solvable with the help of computers, but corruption stands as a hindrance for our discussed work, as the capital spent for the poor never really reached them. According to transparency.org, it has been found that poor African countries are losing at least 50 billion annually to illicit financial flows. This money could have been used to fund initiative and public services that improve the life of African citizens. Instead, the money acquired illegally is using funneled abroad using offshore financial structures and often with the help of complicit or negligent bankers, lawyers, accountants, and real estate agents. Government and corporate records are often lengthy, a complex document that the average person cannot read easily. Indeed, it would take someone of immense discipline and technical knowledge to discover the indicate pattern that indicate mishandling of funds, the sign of corruption, which is the sign of corruption. However, with the help of big data analytics by computers, it is possible to comb through that information to find intricate details that a human can miss. Furthermore, big data analytics by computer can access several different information sources like company registration, financial document, and tax report to discover the trends that are otherwise easily missed by the humans. Now, weaknesses. Uh, some weaknesses or risks of using computer to solve the above mentioned issues are capital. Although in the long run, uh, use of computer generates profits that exceeds the initial invested capital. But however, large sum of capital is required to establish the required condition for to to run to to run to run computers. For instance, we need electricity, which might not be available in the third world countries. So we will first have to secure a source of energy, which needs a large sum of money. Plus, there is a requirement of internet connection and the need of proper hardware tools in underdeveloped areas, which is also expensive. Manpower. The analytic tool and the scientific computers also require a strong team of data scientists and computer scientists to get the best out of the tools. However, finding qualified data scientists and computer scientists remain a huge challenge because data analysts and computer scientists are high in demand, and many of them are lured into private sector via lucrative offers. First, data. To address the issue of corruption, researchers might want to address real-time measures in terms of poverty and vulnerability, but this is a complicated task since the data used to focalize poverty might not be very reliable, as not all countries have national statistics, particularly in Africa, one of the continents most affected by poverty. Even if they do, even if they do, they are not very reliable source of data for for analysis, as they may be tampered with or they may be tampered by the officials. Uh, Hence, as a computer improves and ensures basic human necessities of the people, like as the computer improves and ensures basic human necessities of people like food, health, and education. Thus, it improves their living condition, which is upgrading the living standard of the people. Thank you. If you have any question, you can shoot an email at ashros19 at the rate ramapo.edu. Thank you for listening to this presentation.